rolling right along with Fiesta's Studewood Cobra 2012 promotion. We now going to talk with Crystal Guidry, who's one of the parents, shall I say, team moms, and also one of the organizers and one of the people that help keep the Studewood Cobras going. Talk a little bit about this year, Crystal, and what it's been like.
This year we've had great success. We've had a bigger turnout probably since in the last 5 years. All of our teams were maxed out. We actually had to turn some kids away because we have a limit with the league that we can have on. So we've actually grown significantly.
36 years with the Studewood Cobras have been around. Walter Penrice and his wife Leandra have been with this organization all this time. You came aboard a few years back. Fine young son Jordan is continuing to grow and develop into a fine caliber young guy. Talk a little bit about what has this meant for you and him as opposed to just what you could have been doing, but having him in such an astute program like this.
I think that the things that the Studewood Cobras offers as far as like the values and just the principles that they try to teach them, to teach the kids outside of football, has been grounding for us. I mean, he and I talk about things that we probably wouldn't have had an opportunity to talk about if he wasn't a part of the organization.
And talk a little bit about the sponsorship of Fiesta Corporation and Fiesta helping out. Now the Cobras look good, good-looking uniforms, got a trailer with their logo on the side of it when they go places. Cobras looking good.
Yes, Fiesta, we can't thank them enough for all their support. I mean, our uniforms, we look excellent. Our T-shirts, all of our paraphernalia, we look excellent. We really want to thank them from the bottom of our heart for all their sponsorship.
Now talk a little bit about the breast cancer awareness that you all are portraying this week. Everybody's wearing the pink, and we talked to one of the cheerleaders about it. It's just such a good feeling knowing that the Cobras are on the mark and know what's going on in the community.
Yes, I mean, we tried to do something this year that would definitely reel in all of our patrons as well as our players as far as like a bold pink color to bring awareness to breast cancer. Of course, it's the month of October, and we just pay attention to a lot of things that are going on, especially NFL. They support, and we want to mimic the things that they do.
Well, I guess speaking of mimicking, now, a lot of Little League organizations could start mimicking what the Studewood Cobras are doing nowadays because it could certainly help, without a doubt. Talk a little bit about last year's banquet. More than 500 people at the Campbell Center for the presentations of the awards for the 2011 season. And if this is any indication of what we've seen here, chances are it would be even more for this coming year.
Yes, our banquet is already scheduled again for December the 2nd. Last year we had an excellent turnout. We're already selling tickets. We're already putting our program together. We're excited about it. The kids are excited about it. We're selling raffle tickets. I mean, just the parent involvement this year as far as the banquet, different events, is phenomenal.
Do you think maybe perhaps when the economy gets down, sometime those of us who are smart dig deeper? You think that may be one of the reasons the parents are coming back now? They don't take the Cobras for granted. They realize what it is the Cobras has to offer, so to speak, and they're now beginning to take advantage of it.
I definitely agree with that. I believe that a lot of parents, when given the opportunity, they don't realize how economically sound we are as far as providing a way for them to come into the organization. Some leagues charge 4 times as much as we do. We try to make everything feasible for all of our parents. So I definitely believe that now that the economy is turning around, they're really realizing the importance of having this kids out here.
And for you and your husband and your son, this is probably one of the best things you all could be doing on Saturdays.
It is. It is. I often joke and say I work harder out here than I do in my real job. So it's definitely rewarding at the end of the year when you see the kids and the smile on their faces. Their parents are happy. So it's free, it's volunteer, but we pay with our hearts. So.
Well, let me ask you this in closing now. When you first came out to the Cobras in Broad, Georgia, did you have any idea that some 5 or 6 years later you would be still involved and being as involved as you are?
No,
yeah.
I didn't. The first year I was a traditional parent. I just sat in the stands and just watched. But Coach Penrice summons me, and I haven't been able to get away since. It's been great. It's been great.
Of course, it's been that way for me. I just started a little bit before you did. I started in 1982, and we've been around the Studewood Cobras for a long time. In closing now, is there anything else you'd like to say to our audience now about the Studewood Cobras for 2012?
I would say that the Studewood Cobras for 2012 are well on their way to the Super Bowl. I can almost guarantee it.
And Super Bowl is a normal appearance for the Studewood Cobras. That's going to do it for us. First edition of Studewood Cobras 2012. I want to remind you one more time, I'm King Arthur Prather, while others pretend the King delivered. Our program is brought to you by Fiesta Mart with 35 stores in the Metro Houston area. There's certainly one near you. And remember, Fiesta is here to serve you, and always shop at Fiesta.